Good day, everyone. I am Dr. Carolyn Rose Smith. Welcome to day 5, episode 1 Trust and Follow Our Instincts. I was motivated to discuss this topic today. I was in the kitchen making breakfast on day 5, and I was having a great conversation with my 7-year-old son, Scotty, about the dangers out there in the media, right? Whether it's on the television, whether it's in the video games, whether it's in the videos that they view, right? So, as a parent, I have to be mindful, right? And pay attention to what they're seeing and what they're viewing and take steps to reduce the violence, the negativity, because a lot of times we hear about children or young adults doing things, taking part in challenges or whatever that they can end up hurt, or things that can take their lives. So we have to be mindful of that out there. But along with discussing that today, I'm also going to talk about grown-ups, to us as adults, trusting and follow our instincts, because I think if we do, we will live a more happy, fulfilled life, right? So we're going to talk about not just trusting and following our instincts for children, but also for teens and grown-ups as well. All right, so let's dive into that topic today. Okay, so there are situations where we should be trusting and following our instincts, right? This could be in relation to our own personal safety or our loved one's personal safety, right? A lot of times we talk to our children about stranger danger, and this is not just for children, this is for grown-ups as well, because, sometimes there are people out there that may look to harm us, right? So I told my husband I would love for us to go to jiu-jitsu classes, right? Where the entire family, myself, my husband, all our children, where we can learn some basic self-defense, techniques, right? Because that will make me feel better knowing that, we have those techniques. Hopefully we never have to use it, but if we do, that we are, we have some techniques at our disposal, right? So that's one of the things I want us as a family to do, just have some basic self-defense techniques, okay? I also discuss a lot with my family about not modeling what they see in the media, whether it's people's negative behaviors, or hateful behaviors, or people doing things to get views or attention. So I talk to them about being mindful of that, because again, we hear about people taking part in dangerous challenges, right, where they get hurt or they end up dying, right? So I know some of my viewers are children, young people out there, so I really want to warn you guys about the dangers out there. So do not take part in challenges, right? I never take part in dares. I remember I got hurt from I was playing around with a kid when I was young, right, really young, and she said, "Bet you blah 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 blah," and I didn't think she would do anything hurtful, but she did, So I'm not gonna go into that. But from that day, I said I will never do dares. When somebody say I dare you to, I never do dares. So I tell my children, don't take part in dares. When somebody dare you, don't take part in those type of games, because you might think somebody's your friend, and then they dare you about something and you do that, and you never know, that somebody seems to, lose their mind and do something dangerous. So don't take part in challenges or dares, okay, guys? And showing out to others. Sometimes you'll see people showing out, trying to impress someone, and they can get hurt themselves, or you show out, you could get hurt. So don't fall for those type of stuff, okay? So we all should not give into temptations, all right? And then we should also trust and follow our instincts when it comes to our personal passions. We got to make sure we're doing things that we're passionate about. It could be helping others out, but we may be doing a job we may not feel fully fulfilled, right? So we got to make sure we include in our lives things that we are passionate about, all right? So also we need to trust and follow instincts when it comes to our careers or jobs, right? It could be, hey, there's a promotion there, and we should believe in ourselves that, hey, that we have the ability and the skills to be able to get that promotion and to go for it, right? And it could be, our entrepreneurial goals, right? Starting a business, or or nonprofit or whatever, right? Again, for me, my goals again is to I'm creating a dissertation channel where I'm looking to help students, to mentor and to coach and to help them to be successful in completing their degrees. But at the same time too, I want to do a restaurant as well, and I also want to get more involved in charity work as well. That's one thing I want to do, including going back to here in the United States, but also going back to Jamaica and giving back. So that's some of the things that that I'm passionate about, and I want to do more of. Okay, and also our education. We should trust and follow our instincts there, right? Whether it is about pursuing, getting our education, or we're currently, going through a degree program or whatever, we might be experiencing different situations, right? So we may have to respectfully advocate for ourselves so we can achieve our goals, right? It could be, so for example, I have situations where I may have clients, who are, my dissertation, who are dissertation students or thesis students, and they may be going to challenges where they may have to, change a committee member because maybe that person is not a good fit. So we need to learn how to trust and follow instincts, because I think that will help us, right, to be happier in life, right, to achieve our goals and feel more fulfilled. All right. Okay, so we should also listen to the cues or signals that we are getting, guys, out there, okay? We get cues or signals that are telling us what we are capable of doing and what we should be doing, okay? You may believe this is your instincts or guardians or protectors or the creator or other beliefs, okay? And that's okay. Whatever you believe in, it's okay, all right? The key is that we listen to those cues, right? Believe, prepare, and go for it, right? Implement, all right? Also, when others believe in you, they will tell you. So trust what they are saying. So if you have people believe in you and you know they're looking out for your well-being, trust that, trust what they're telling you, okay? However, though, always be mindful that, however, others believing in us is not enough, because we also have to believe in ourselves and our abilities, right? So we have to be our biggest cheerleader. So no matter how others believe in us and they may tell us how much they believe in us, all right, that we can do whatever it is, if we don't believe in ourselves, then it will be all be for nothing. All right. So we have to believe in our abilities and ourselves, right? All right. I highly recommend that we talk about the importance of listening to our instincts, okay? Talk about this with our loved ones, our friends, our colleagues, and others, such as our children. I always talk to my children about this, okay? Children, I know I have a lot of viewers who are children, so children, okay? You are quite smart. So you and your peers encourage each other to do what you know is right, okay? Don't give in to peer pressure, even if you lose friendship. That's okay, all right? If you know something is wrong and your instinct is telling you don't do it, don't do it. And if that means you're going to lose some friendships along the way, then that's okay. That means if they were true friends, they would understand why you wouldn't do it. And your friends should not be pressuring you anyway into doing things you're not supposed to be doing. So, hey, just don't give in to peer pressure, okay? And for us all, children, teens, grown-ups, adults, all of us, let's not give in to the wrong temptation, okay? Very important. So, in trusting and following our instincts, we have to ask ourselves, are we doing what we are passionate about, right? What really matters to us? And if we're not, right, we have to be honest with ourselves. And if we're not, we have to ask, so what are we waiting on? I'm not saying just because you're passionate about something, you're just going to dive into it. No, let's first start with doing some research on it, right? Do some legwork, look into whatever it is that you're passionate about, right? And then figure out our plan, right? It might be some things that we want to do, we have to write a business plan for, or it's just about committing and taking action, right? Then take some realistic steps, okay? And then implement and go for it. Again, some of the things that we want to do, we may have to start small instead of going big, right? For example, again, I want to start a Jamaican restaurant, right? And I'm researching it, writing the business plan, looking at all the expenses, and it might be something that I have to start small first, right? Maybe out of a commercial kitchen first before maybe getting a storefront, right? So, we just have to research, right? Figure out our plan, take realistic steps, implement, and then go for it, guys. All right? All right, please check out day 5, episode 2. Be a go getter and continue the laughter. We're going to call it round 4, where my son Scotty is going to complete the phrase, you know you are exhausted when, okay? We have had so much fun and laughter with that phrase. And as I mentioned in some of the other episode 2s, that, we had so much fun. We came up with so many great ones based on all of our exhaustion that we're going to share those with you. Again, we're going to come up with other, great fun ideas to keep putting a laughter on our face. But for right now, I'm going to keep the laughter going with that phrase so my family can share some of their phrases with you, okay? All right, so thanks again. Please remember to subscribe, tap and click on the bell to receive notifications, and please like the videos. Thanks again for spending part of your day with me, and I'll see you on day 5, episode 2.